Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play The Infected. Woohoo! They did a small update on the branch, and there's been some changes with a few things. One is the main thing is tech progression. So, yes, I'm not going to be able to show the tech progression properly in this game. However, the way you find tech now is that there's a limited amount of tech. You cannot find enough tech to find all of this because you have to do something in order to get that. You'll notice there's a cost to these. Now, this is my opinion on how this works and whether or not the cost for some of these things are worth it. So, if you guys enjoy, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification. I try to show tips, tricks, helpful hints, and everything else in between. So, uh, first things first, jobs. If you want to know where to accept them, you accept them at the trader. We're gonna head over there because I already pre-accepted a job. Now I'll show you where to find your jobs if you cannot actually if you forget what you're looking for. So if you come over to the journal, you click on the journal. There's this little jobs journal up here. So when you click on this, it will tell you the quest that's been accepted, the description, and everything you need in order to get this. Now, my personal opinion, oh, and I will tell you the rewards, tech points, and coins. However, I'll show you some. This is the beta branch, remember? I'll show you an amusing little part. Now, see how this says 243? Technically, the price of this is the amount of gold you get is times 3 for this. In other words, however much it would cost. So I did the math, and the total cost for all of this is 27 gold. Now, times 3 by that, that's 2, 4, 6, about 70 something gold. The fun part about this, if you hit the journal here, boop, 324, 4, 5. Now, I think when I go to the trader, it's not gonna give me this reward at all. This is just an amusing little thing I noticed here, and it maxes out at 900 or 9,999. So it's over 9,000. But yeah, boop, max out. So I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go turn this in now. Personal opinion. First off, looking at the cost of the technologies, some of these technologies are not valued at what I think they should be worth. So, example, fridge. I, I don't really think that one's worth the cost of 2 points. I've gone the entire time without using a fridge because most of the time I'm using canned food for my foods. There's a couple of reasons why. One of them is animals. Animals, for me, don't spawn around a lot. But, uh, like that one there, I've seen a couple, but, oh, well, talk about the game screwing me, making me a liar. There's one over there, and then there's, one that was over there somewhere. I saw it walking. But yeah, animals don't really spawn a lot, and the problem is, even if they do spawn a lot, uh, carrying them around. If we could throw like 5 bodies in a cart, that would be fine. Now, we're gonna go to the trader while we talk and stuff. Now, actually, another one that isn't worth the cost is the barn. Barn, 5 points. I barely use this at all. Uh, and the reason why is because milk and eggs take a while. Not only that, you cannot get animal hide, and you cannot get, or you can get livers, but it takes a while, but that cuts into your milk, producing milk. So, if we can upgrade the barn to allow us to put sheep and allow us to put boars, then the cost of 5 would be worth it. The oil pump, which is at 10, yeah, that's worth it. I'm like, whoo, it is worth it without a doubt. Uh, the oil extractor, not worth it. If you put, or if the developer reduces the time to make oil to about 1 minute per one of those, then yes, it is worth it. Or the other alternative is they completely remove gas from the game. Like completely not from the game, but completely remove gas in the world. So let me correct my statement. Because if you are like me and you come around, you can loot. Let's see if there's a safe spot. Actually, where is the barrel? There should be a barrel around here. There might not be a barrel around here. Actually, the barrel might be over there, so let's go run these guys over. But if you find barrels, they have gas, and gas lasts quite some time. Not only that, you can actually loot oil, and you can loot quite a decent amount of it, especially once you get the Raider perk. I'm just going to casually run these guys all over because I don't want to deal with stabbing them. Plus, this is about the trader jobs and trader information. But yeah, now there might not actually be a barrel in this city or town. I don't think there is. But if you find the barrels, which you can see here, we've got this. I have not made any gas. I have not used any oil to make this. And you can see we're into day 109. And my hours are my days are 2 hours long. So, yeah. Where the hell is the other body? Over here. So, if they remove the barrels or the gas, then I could see it being worth 3 coins. Now, I think the jobs should be tiered. There's a reason why. Once we get over to this, I'm going to pull out the materials and show you why they should be tiered and why basically. So we're going to come in here. We're going to pull out all of this. We're going to store this. I think we just need to pull out these. So, the reason why I think it should be tiered is when we come over to here, the jobs, you can see 17 cooked fish. That's not too bad. 6 animal hide. That's a little bit of a pain. If the animals don't show up all the time, it takes a while to get. Now, these two, you can loot for them, and it does make it faster. But if you're if you can't like loot and stuff, so. My personal opinion, the reason why there should be tiered is because that the reduce the cost of these. So like tier 1, you would only need like half the fish, maybe 1 animal hide, and maybe 2 iron, and like maybe 5 empty cans, roughly. We're gonna move all this in. And 5, 10, 15. But yeah, actually, what happens if I put more? Oh, okay, don't put more. You get stolen from. But you can see animal fat. If you're killing animals and stuff, you can get this. But what you do is you come over here, you accept this, and you click on the little check mark here. Now, the part of the reason why I say there should be tiers is because in the beginning, because I'm not given a fair thing to this, because I'm pretty decently fit or decently into this. But in the beginning, getting some of these items is actually going to be a little bit of a pain to get them within a reasonable speed. There are still tech points in the map, but I think there's only about half as many as there is to the cost of this. So that means you're going to need to do the jobs. Now, techs should be broken up into tiers, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, 5. Jobs, they should be broken up in the tiers also. So tier 1, you have maybe 6 animal fat and I don't know, 10 bones and 1 fish bait and like 2 coal, something like that. Tier 2, you have like half as many. Tier 3 requires this much. Tier 4 requires this much. And tech points might be fine, although with the tiers, you might want to increase them or change it up so that there's tech point tiers. So tech point tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, all that. And then from there, uh, there should be what do you call it, jobs, promotional jobs. So like if I do, let's say, 10 tier 1 jobs, I can then do a tier promotion job which promotes me to the tier 2. Now I do like the concept of this. I do like that it provides money, at least 3 times the value for the materials, but it does take a while if you're a beginner. Now, I don't know if I can actually accept more than 1 job from a trader. I may have to actually go test that out. And you can see that I did not get the 9,999 gold. I was kind of hoping so I could buy the one thing, the text. Now, some other things that could be possibilities besides upgrading, adding in some new text, like barn, adding in a new barn so you can put in some of those animals into it. That would be nice. Or, uh, yeah, basically you could add in some new text, new tiers and stuff, or upgraded versions. So some other things that I would like to see if this remains a system is adding in a couple more cities around. You could probably throw in one like up over here somewhere, or like right in there. Throw one down over here and maybe one up over here or something. So we have a couple more big cities, and throw in a couple more traders around the place too. Oops. I'm gonna accept the job or look at the job and see what I need. I kind of do wish I could pin these, but But let's see, 1436. I do have some of the fishing bait. You are gonna need the fish. It is gonna be helpful. Thankfully, part of the reason why I'm grabbing all this stuff is because I'm gonna go to the other trader and see if it has different jobs at the same time. Now, there's a bunch of other things I was thinking about this in the process besides the jobs. Oh, it still shows 999. Okay, well, again, early access, it's going to be fixed. It's going to be changed to all that other fun crud. Now, for me, part of the reason why I have so much oil is because I was trying to make enough oil extractors that I can passively earn money. I'm almost there. I need 1, 2, 3. I need 4 more extractors, and I can be earning as much money passively without using cement to make this. Now, I don't. Now, the developer changed the time on this, or if they add in a tier 2 one of these. So a tier 2 would allow me to create one in 1 minute. So it's the exact same. Maybe we could have the hammer. Whoop. The hammer allows us to upgrade these. So basically they're the same power cost, same price. The only difference is maybe add in 6 mechanical parts. So when you bring the hammer over, you go bonk, and it's upgraded to a tier 2 for the cost of like 6 mechanical or something. But yeah, we're working on all this fun stuff. There's a lot we need to get done. But the one part about this is it does allow me to run around and actually do quests while also working on my building. So it's like if I don't want to be doing this 100% of the time, I can do other stuff. All right. Let's grab some more of the stuff. We'll go hit the other trader and see if it has another quest, either the same or another one. Coal, I don't... Actually, I might have coal. 32 bones, 14 fat, 6 fish bait. So we need you. It was like 14. We need 36 of you. And 14 of you. It would be nice if it also showed up if in here, like how many you have. It could be that's what this does. I think you can turn these in individually. So once you find the items, you can complete them like individually. But it'd be nice if there was an option to show, hey, you have this many, this many, this many, and this many on hand. Now, I think we need coal. So we'll go grab, I think, 6 coal. But it will be interesting to see. I really do hope we get more tiered machines. Oh, and now I remember what it was that I wanted to talk, some other things that I wanted to talk about as other options besides upgrading machines. Perks. So the trader sells perks. One perk that would be a possibility to or fun to see is a skinning perk. So normally when you hunt the animals, you get one leather. If you have the skinning perk, and let's say I kill the bear with the skinning perk, it would give me, let's say, 2 animal hides and maybe some extra bones and maybe some extra animal fat. In other words, it increases the yield from skinning animals. Another perk is like maybe reducing how much animal feed or how much animals consume food. Although I think having a tier 2 barn would be a better option for that. So like tier 2 barn lets you hold 10 sheep, 10 boars, 10 chickens, 10... Oh, there's a bear. And like 10 goats. It has increased inventory and a few other things. It may take a hell of a while to get over to this trader, but and then you can hook up water and electricity to the tier 2 barn, and what it does is that it slows down the consumption rate of the animals. So instead of like being like one food every like 10 minutes, it's one food like every 20 minutes. With the tier 2 greenhouse, you could have electricity and water, and it accelerates the growth. Other machines that would be nice is a composter, so you can stick food in it and spoil it faster. But I still hope for perks like a scavenger perk, so we can tear down chairs, tear down electrical items and mechanical items for a chance at a something. So like if we tear down some of those broken machines, we could get like a 50% chance to get a electrical part and or a 50% chance to get a mechanical part. Then besides the skinning, and maybe there's a bunch of other ones I'm trying to think of, but I kind of forgotten because I'm in the middle of doing in the middle of trying to focus on the jobs and the tasks. But this will definitely change the progression of the game without a doubt. there might be a new, depending on how many technologies we can find out in the world, we may have to dodge the wolf because I got my pet bear on the back. We may have to change which items we buy first. It also may change, now, it may change the jobs that we may want to accept too. That's the other thing, is I would like to be able to skip jobs. Because it's, if I can't do some of those jobs, then I have to wait for a new day to refresh them, or have to complete them before they change over. That's going to be a pain, because maybe I don't want to do a job that requires me to fetch 6 leather and 6 or like 20 lead ores or whatever. Like, maybe I don't want to do those right now. Now, once we get over here, what we can see about other perks that might be good options, like maybe another perk could be fuel efficient. So like anything that uses fuel, you're more efficient at using it. So like, for example, reducing the cost of fuel for your truck, or fuel for your ATV, or how long it takes to make fuel. Using the one, using the fuel thingy. Let's close that. Another option would be like how fast you regenerate your health. That would be another perk that would be nice. The skinning and the recycler would be, or the deconstruction or whatever perk would be two nice things. We're just gonna casually run you over. Whee! I think I got stuck. So we're just gonna pull forward. Drop you. Nice. No point in closing that. Personally, I think there should be a safety barrier here where we can't attack them and they can't attack us. In other words, they can't come in and we can't attack in here. Okay, jobs. You are the same job, so it doesn't matter which one you go to. That kind of sucks. It would have been nice if there was more than one job. So like if I wanted to accept a job here and accept a job there, then I could be like, complete this job, complete that job, and it would actually make things a little bit more faster. Too bad. Oh, there is a refresh job. I didn't see that. Okay, never mind on that part. I should have paid more attention. Oops. Oh well. Anyways. Wait, what am I? Oh, I'm missing 6 coal. Well, we already got that far. Let's, I guess we'll head up to the mine up to the north here. I guess it's a good thing we came to this one. But definitely would appreciate more perks, and would like to see technologies be shifted into tiers. Would like to see would like to see tiered jobs. So complete a certain number of tiers, you get promoted, which unlocks more money, more other stuff. I would like also another perk, trader negotiation perk. So when you talk to the trader and you complete these jobs, you can get a bonus to completing the jobs. So if you complete the job, since this is broke, uh, let's say that getting the trader negotiation perk gives me, I don't know, a 20% increase on rewards. Oh, I don't have a dang it, I'm gonna have to make a regular thing. But like it would give me 20% increase on my rewards. So instead of getting like 50, I would get 20% of that, which would be like, I don't know, 5, 10, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be like 2 extra gold, roughly. But that still would make a big difference over a period of time. So we need a stone blade and plant fiber. Let's see if we can find a stone. Thankfully, we have room for this. Alright, now where's the cave? I think it's back up in here. But definitely would love to see... Oh wow, I've never been to this cave at all. Ooh. This is actually a cool cave. What the hell? Sir? Whoa. This cave is amazing. I might have found my new favorite home. This place is amazing. We've got a waterfall, we've got a cave here, we've got all kinds of stuff. We have a trader right down there, we have oil right there. We have some of the buildings. We're far away from hell from there, but that don't matter. We've got pretty much, I think, unlimited water. We have, it looks like one entrance here, one entrance here, so we might have to worry about setting up defenses. I like this cave. This cave's amazing. Okay, I think I might have found my next build location. I thought I found a few. I always love finding new build locations. It's going to be quite interesting how to do this, though. Oh, I think this is the cave. Nope. We're looking for coal. Because we need 6 more, so 2 of these. But yeah, I would like to see perks, more perks. I would like to see more building things because electricity to me is currently the end game of this game. And the more things we have, electrical things to have, the more we can find, collect, and build and all that. And this cave is amazing. That makes me want to see what the other cave is like. Because we would only have to defend 2 spots. This one would literally just take 1 spike to defend. Our biggest spot would be right up over there that I went to. And even then, we don't have to build right there. And then we've got all these trees. We could set up Mike out here to collect. And we got a road. And we got water. Anyway, so let's go complete the thing. Definitely makes things, progression a lot different. Personally, I think progression should be changed up a little bit in the first place. I think for electricity, the first thing you should get, or should be able to have, is a biogenerator, and I think the renewable resources, anything renewable should be in the trader. Anything that consumes some kind of fuel source should be tech unlocked, but that's my personal opinion. Because then you go from like a biogenerator to a, oh, see, this has a barrel. Oh, hello there. Oh, there's an unwanted few over here. Woo! But yeah, you can see this place has a barrel. I could rob it for the fuel if I haven't already. Yeah, see? I can search it and take that because I've never touched the fuel here because I don't need it right now. I've got so much, I don't know what the hell to do with all of it. Good thing he yelled. Now, some other things that I would like to see with the trader is trading. I would like to see, besides this, skills, furniture, and workbenches, is consumables. So the trader sells items like meat pies, bacon pies. They sell like dried meats, maybe not rations, but milk and stuff like this. They sell it, but at a little bit of a higher cost. Same thing for bandages. So they sell medical kits, small metal kits, sell these, and splints, although that can be easily made. But these 4 items they sell, maybe sell some of the clothing as an option, maybe sell other things like water pipes, wire, electrical and mechanical parts be sold. Repair kits could be sold. I'm not sure what else. Nails and screws could be sold. That's about the main things that I could see. Wool could be an option to sell. But let's see. Move all of you. Give. So like this one takes rations. That one is a high, I would consider that a very, very high tiered, a very high tiered job, especially with the fact that it also takes tallow on top of it. Green tea, meh. Aloe, eh. Oh, that's another perk that I would like to see is like green thumb or harvester. So when you're out harvesting wild plants, you can get a double bonus on it or a double on it. So like if I go and harvest an aloe, chop an aloe, I can get 2 aloe for it instead. Or if I harvest a watermelon, I could get 2 watermelons. Or 4, basically like that. That would be another thing. But let's check out the refresh. You really want to? Steel. Kevlar. This one is without a doubt a high tier one. Kevlar and steel. Kevlar, you're gonna have to loot that one. Pretty much. Making it yourself is a pain. Until we get a wood chipper. And the oil extractor gets reduced. Because, 14, making them yourself is going to take forever. Steel, that takes a little bit of work to find, but that's, yeah. Let's see, how many? Medical bandages. Those are limited, so no. bacon pie mix, empty can, dried fish, trout. Trout would take a little while. I did fishing, and it took me like, out of like the 20 casts, it took like 20 casts to get maybe 5 trout. Uh, I hardly ever see sheep. This is why I want the, uh, holy flip, 51 nails. Biofuel, that one's not too bad. Green tea, that's gonna require a hell of a lot of looting. Meat stew. What's it take to make meat stew? Meat stew. It takes stew mix. Stew mix takes milk and veggie mix. So yeah, this one is a medium tier. Having to make the meat stew is a medium tier. That would be like a tier 2. Uh, okay. This one is a low tier, although it's a little bit of a high requirement for the aloe. But yeah, this one's a little bit of a low tier. Looting cans or crafting aluminum cans isn't that hard. Once you get enough extractors put up, looting, I find so much aluminum cans, it's not even funny. Potato pie mix, I'll have to see what it takes to make that. Potato, veggie. Oh, never mind. This one's medium because it takes milk and egg. So that one's a medium. Bolt, clay, screw, nail. Why are some of these numbers off? Like 98 and 59. Why couldn't it be just been 60 and 100? This one, I will consider this one a low because bolts, yes, you do need the advanced workbench, but it's you're gonna need that anyways, and it doesn't require any super long process. Like if you only have like the veggie mix and the eggs, those take an hour per egg and per thing. So if you need like 3 or more, that's 3 hours of waiting. I will also say the dodging of these guys have gotten significantly more. But anyways, we'll call it here. I'm gonna probably do some more of these jobs and work on building. Although I don't know if I'll continue with the series because at this point it's literally just building my roof. And currently we just have jobs. I could use it to try and get some stuff, but eh. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. I was just mostly a lot of talking, showing off the jobs, explaining my opinion. Still pretty decent, pretty fun. Will be quite interesting to see how this part evolves. It has a lot of potential, like a lot of potential to be fun. If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out my channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. And once I reach 1,000 though, that's it. Hope you guys come back for more. I'm gonna go and look for, or probably, prepare for another episode. And probably look at some more quests. But with some of these things, definitely gotta prepare. Bye-bye.